Legendary.
Just put that stuff.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Hey!
What's up, guys? We're back, finally.
With the podcast.
Allan and
Houston!
back with another podcast episode. It's been a little bit, but we're back. Today, we are going to be doing we are going to go back and forth, and we are going to look at some of the upcoming movies that are coming out in the new year. Oh, also, Happy New Year to everybody. I know it's like a few days, past New Year's, but...
Well, for us anyway.
For us, but This is our first, podcast post, New Year's.
That we've recorded. The last one that went up, as you know, we talked about Call of Duty games.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun, honestly.
Very, very fun.
So in this episode, this is actually the first one we're actually physically recording in the new year.
Yep.
And we got a pretty cool topic. Now, obviously, we probably would have made sense to do this in January, but the Call of Duty one was just too good. We had to get it out. So we're going to get started with the 2023 movies. It's kind of, grab a few that we want to see.
Yeah.
So let me see.
Before, though, again, Happy New Year's to everybody. We appreciate for all the people that stood by us when this channel started out. We're still new and we're still growing, and we appreciate the people who are still with us. And for the people who are new, welcome. We hope you enjoy and hear so many more podcasts. So, let's get started. So, any movie, 2023, read the synopsis, and we'll see if we would watch it or not, and we'll give a reason why.
All right. I just realized there's... All right, so we're going to do American films of 2023. Bless you, by the way. American films of 2023.
It was a cough, but thank you, though.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Sorry. All right. Just a few that... Let's see. All right. You got yours?
Oh. We're doing any film, right?
Any film. Any film you looked at on the list.
The way I'll probably do it, I'll just look up.
I'm on the Wikipedia page.
I'm doing upcoming movies, and then whatever one I find.
Sweet. I found my first one. It's a movie called Plane.
Okay.
It's an upcoming American action thriller film. It is directed by Jean-Francois Richet.
What's the name of the movie again?
Plane.
Okay.
It stars Gerard Butler, Mike Coulter, Yosan An, hopefully I said that the right way, and Tony Goldwyn. And it centers around a pilot surviving the aftermath of an emergency landing in hostile territory. All right. Based off of that, I think it's an interesting idea for a film. So I'm not really too sure anything about this director. He's born in France. Seems like he really does not have too many films that are large enough to where I would know. But I think I've watched the films. Definitely a pretty interesting synopsis.
I'm still trying to find, because the website, or how I'm doing it, is just all kind of, crapping out. Hold on, let me try to find it.
If you want, we could use my phone and we could just kind of go off of that.
Yeah,
all
if you don't mind. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I'm not prepared, I know.
It's fine, you're good.
Let's see.
We're good. We're all good.
Oh, okay. Let's see. John Wick, Chapter 4.
That's right.
Starring the famous and legendary Keanu Reeves. So, let me see if I can get a good plot. So, John Wick uncovers a path to defeating the High Table, but before he can earn his freedom, Wick must face off against a new enemy with powerful alliances across the globe and forces that turn old friends into foes. This was Lionsgate who released this premise. So, John Wick Chapter 4, would I go see it? Yeah. I love John Wick. All three movies. great movie, great action sequences, great choreography. If you didn't know, Keanu Reeves did the whole stunts by himself. He came up with the stunts.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I would go see it.
I
saw the trailer, and yeah, I would really go see it. It's a really good film because I don't know if from that point they're gonna decide maybe after this movie ends, when it comes out, are they gonna make another one or are they gonna leave it at that? I don't know where they're gonna go with the story.
I don't know. Could be spin-offs. It could be new characters that we haven't even seen yet.
Oh yeah.
So who really knows? But I think the third one was good enough. So I think the fourth one should be
Amazing.
pretty good. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yep.
So that was mine.
Not bad.
First. You can pick anyone. You don't have to go in order. Anyone that anyone that you find.
Okay, I find this interesting. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
So like the board game.
Yeah. I'm not into Dungeons and Dragons, but I find it kind of interesting that there's a Dungeons and Dragons movie, which, according to this, there was actually a film trilogy that goes back to 2000. I didn't know that. That's very interesting, but it has nothing to do with that. So it's a fantasy adventure film directed by Jonathan Goldstein, who did let's see, The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. That's something you would know. Oh, co-screenwriters on Incredible Burt Wonderstone, Horrible Bosses 1 and 2.
Good movies.
And they wrote and co-directed the fifth film in the National Lampoon's film series Vacation. They also received co-director credits for Spider-Man: Homecoming. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Okay. So Spider-Man: Homecoming was a pretty well-received film. So they definitely got the right person at the helm. It stars Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez.
This is real quick. Sorry, this is the Dungeons and Dragons one, right? Okay.
Yep.
Chris Pine.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Let me see. How would I know him? Oh, Star Trek.
Star Trek. He was in.
Oh, he's I think he's not Hulk. He's not Hulk.
That's that's Mark Ruffalo.
No, that's right. I know him from Star Trek. That's how he looks.
Chris
like.
Pine is Star Trek. Yeah.
All right, Chris Pine. I can't really say it.
I don't know.
She's. Oh wait. He is from the Netflix show Bridgerton. And Roots. Yes, I'm not too sure. I don't really know that guy, but he's in there. Hugh Grant, Justice Smith, and Sophia Lillis. How about that? Oh wait, Justice Smith. Oh, he's from Detective Pikachu. How about that? Okay, so altogether, not a bad film. It's going to be released in probably about a month from when this video is coming up, March 31st, 23. Not bad. Would I watch it? Probably not, but I do find it interesting that Dungeons and Dragons is, still very, very popular to this day. So,
yeah.
Would you choose?
Let's see. All right, this is gonna be a controversial one.
Okay.
I would feel like to a lot of people, the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Yes. Yep.
So we have, I know, Chris Pratt is going to be the voice of Mario. Jack Black is Bowser. Charlie Day is in it. Seth Rogen is going to be in it. Fred Armisen is going to be in it. Sebastian Maniscalco is actually going to be in it.
Yeah, we like that guy. He's
yes,
funny.
even though his one Christmas special, sorry, Sebastian, was not the greatest, but still a funny guy. Charles Martinet and Kevin Michael Richardson. So, a Super Mario Bros. Movie with Chris Pratt as the voice of Mario. I saw the trailer and I saw clips of people saying, "Oh my God, like this is the new guy. I think that, excuse me, the guy who did the original voice is iconic. No doubt about it. But I think at this point, how times are now, I think it would be interesting to see a nice little change, see how it's going to go for this.
I agree.
Jack Black, though, as Bowser, that's going to be funny.
Yeah, that was an interesting move. I'll be honest. I read it like when they were talking about it, like he's going to be like in the movie, and then I watched the trailer, and it never came across to me that he was Bowser. You know, I think he did a pretty good job. AJ was the one that actually told me that he was actually playing as Bowser. I didn't know that.
I think that fits the character because Jack Black is a comedic personality. He's amazing. So I would actually go see it. A lot of people might find it, controversial like Halloween Ends, but it's probably going to be a movie that's going to divide people. But I feel a lot of people will like it. It's a movie, at the end of the day. So, how about you?
Well, I got a film that I'm kind of a little upset that they're making, but not surprised. You might be a little upset too, because you're also a fan of the franchise. I am talking about 2023's Fast X.
Oh, Fast and Furious 10, yeah.
Yeah. It's an upcoming American action film directed by Louis Leterrier, written by Justin Lin, which I believe wrote the last 2 films, I think. Features the typical ensemble cast: Vin Diesel, Jason Statham, Michelle Rodriguez, etc., etc., etc. As well as Cardi B is in this film. Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron. She was the villain in Fate of the Furious, which I believe she was in the movie after.
Huh. So that's interesting. Let me see what the synopsis is. The premise: following the events of Fast 9, Cypher and Dante reunite in their fight against Dominic Toretto and his crew, who are assisted by Tess. Okay, so thoughts? I mean, not really too impressed. I thought Fast 9 was not a very good film. Just be really flat out. Not a good film.
Totally agree.
I understand there's a lot of people who worked very hard on the film, and I'm not shitting on that, but effects were kind of crap. So I mean, I guess the plot's okay, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't base this movie off of the last film, especially because I think the last film had a very lukewarm response. That's not to say it might have made millions at the box office, but I don't know. Maybe they're onto something. Maybe they'll make a lot of money off of it. And honestly, at this point, they're making a lot of money, so I don't think it really matters all too much to them if it's a good film. So,
yeah, I would have to, make a point. I believe that the Fast and Furious franchise should have been put to bed. In my opinion, this is gonna sound crazy, but after the 7th movie, in my honest opinion, because to me, I don't want to get on a tangent. I know it's my turn, but Fast and Furious, in a sense, has a special place in my heart, and for a lot of people, and for you, because the movie's premise was cars, action, and I don't know. After the 7th movie, it's just the 8th one had it, but I never really liked the 8th one, and so after that, no. I think that the 7th movie, in my opinion, should have sorry, allergies.
good.
I think the Fast and Furious franchise should have stopped after the 7th movie, because we all know what happened after production of the 6th movie. Of course, Paul Walker's tragic death, and I felt like, it felt so empty without Paul. It just wasn't the same, especially with everyone else: Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, everybody. And again, it could be bias, but for me, I grew up with this franchise loving Paul Walker's character of Brian O'Connor, and of course Vin Diesel's Dominic Toretto and everybody. I just think that after the 7th movie, the franchise lost its true meaning. A lot of hardcore Fast and Furious fans didn't even honestly like the movies after 5 and up. But to me, after 7, I feel like they should have ended it. But for people who want to see it, that's great. Again, like you were saying, you really shouldn't shit on the people who made the movie. They made tons of money, so props to them, not taking away any of their hard work. But would I personally go see it? No. But for other people who do, that's fine. But I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Not bad.
Let's see. Okay. Another movie that I honestly would like to go see, because this is a movie franchise that I actually kind of like, but the only reason why I like it is the actor. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Harrison Ford. I mean, the dude's like 80 years old and he's still killing it on the big screen. I mean, Star Wars, he was in a lot, but Indiana Jones was his other big one. And the company, of course, Lucasfilms, that did Star Wars. So, who's directing this movie? James Mangold. He did Copland, Walk the Line, The Wolverine, and Logan.
Walk the Line was good.
It
It's
earned
a
him
Johnny Cash biopic.
Okay. It earned him a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay. So, let's see what the premise is about. In 1969, American archaeologist and adventurer, Professor Indiana Jones, lives against the backdrop of the space race. Jones is uneasy over the fact that the U.S. government has recruited former Nazis to help beat the Soviet Union in the competition to make it to space. So I guess around this time period, they're incorporating the whole idea with who was the first person to get to space kind of thing in history. His goddaughter, Helena, accompanies him on his journey. Meanwhile, Jürgen Böhler, a NASA member and ex-Nazi involved with the moon landing program, wishes to make the world a better place as he sees fit. So we have Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, Phoebe Waller-Bridge as Helena, his goddaughter. You got Mads Mikkelsen as Jürgen Böhler, which I'm assuming is going to be the bad guy. Antonio Banderas is going to be in it, playing a guy named Ronaldo, a friend of Indiana Jones. Yeah. I think I would go see that because I like a good action film with Harrison Ford. I've seen all the other ones. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I haven't seen it in a long time. I would have to rewatch it again, but I would go see that because I like Indiana Jones, the character, and I like Harrison Ford. And it's crazy, again, how he's crushing this role and killing it still at 80 years old. So it would be interesting to see how it would go.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at the trailer right now. It's pretty interesting. Not bad.
It would be interesting also, too, real quick. And then it would
No,
go
you're
to you.
good. You're good.
It'd be interesting to see how Antonio Banderas' role in this would be.
Yeah, true.
So,
Transformers and the Rise of the Beasts.
all right, another film that is a hit or miss for me, but go ahead.
Big fan of the Transformers franchise. This guy is. This is a standalone. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it's a standalone sequel to Bumblebee. Stephen Caple Jr., who directed Creed 2, and The Land. Really heard of that one. So yeah, it's definitely kind of cool. I don't know, I think it's a cool premise. It's based off of the Beast Wars storyline. I saw the trailer for it. It was pretty interesting.
Who was in it, do you know?
Like cast-wise?
Is Mark Wahlberg in it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Anthony Ramos, and he was in. Oh, he's from the musical Hamilton. Star is Born. Huh, interesting. Dominique Fishback is a actress and playwright. She was in nothing that I know of.
I wouldn't know either.
Let's see, Luna Lauren Velez. Rio Morales, Into the Spider-Verse. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that film. I should see it, honestly.
Well, Pete Davidson is in it.
Oh, I didn't get down to the Transformers list. There's Pete Colin, Ron Perlman.
Oh yeah, legend.
Peter Dinklage. Pete Davidson. Lisa Koji, Cristo Fernandez, John DiMaggio,
Dylan O'Brien.
Cheetor, Michelle Rio, David Sabloff, and Michaela J. Rodriguez. Not bad.
Cast.
So yeah, it's going to be in addition to 3 more installments into the franchise. So it's very interesting that they revived the Transformers franchise after, I think it was Age of Extinction. So it's interesting that that such a franchise can come back from the dead. So that's nice.
I like the Michael Bay ones. I know it's biased.
It is Michael Bay's. Oh no, it's not.
Like with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox.
Oh, I forgot. We got Grandpa back with the Cheerios. That's a callback to an older episode. Oh, I'm going to put it in here because I should have put it at the beginning. If you guys are watching this up to this point, thank you very much for supporting us.
Yes, thank you.
And I wanted to let you know that if you are a big fan of underrated music, we got just a solution for you. Me and AJ have recently launched a podcast playlist that we're kind of dubbing as our radio station. It's WGW, or GM, sorry, oh my god. Which stands for underrated, underplayed, great music. And we have us doing voiceover work for, like introducing the songs, as well as playing 10 each of our favorite underrated songs. If you guys like that, make sure to let us know. We'll do more of it. But yeah, I will link that down in the description. So make sure to go check it out. Yeah. And also one more thing. We are planning on doing a separate series on the page where we just kind of goof around. So
And just do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Memes, whatever.
We can't really leak any more than that because that ruins the surprise. But I guess it's going to come out next month, right? Because we're going to factor it into our... So next month you'll see it. There won't be a podcast next month. You'll see something else. It's stupid, but... Bye! No, it's good. Alright, now it's your turn.
So... I found Meg 2, The Trench, the sequel to 2018's The Meg, The Big Shark.
See, now that was a good film.
It was a good film. So it's the sequel to the 2018 film. It's going to bring back Jason Statham. It's going to have Sienna Gilroy, and Cliff Curtis is returning. He played the guy with the beard and like the ponytail.
It's been a little while.
Here, I'll show you a picture.
Oh,
That guy.
Got it.
This is based on the book called The Trench by Steve Alton in 1999. It's going to be directed by Ben Wheatley, who is best known working the psychological horror genre with Kill List and A Field in England. So I think that'll be interesting to see. I actually would want to see that because I remember the first Meg that came out, and I actually liked it. It was a good CGI. I like how they made the shark insanely huge. So yeah, I think I see it.
Sweet.
Allergies suck, don't they?
Oh yeah. My bad. Let's see the Meg. We're gonna go down to right underneath it. Disney's The Haunted Mansion.
Oh, they're remaking it? Are they
Yeah.
gonna have Eddie Murphy?
No.
Oh.
But what they will have is Rosario Dawson, Keith Stanfield, Owen Wilson.
Yay, Owen Wilson!
Woohoo!
Love Owen Wilson.
Tiffany Haddish.
Ooh, okay.
Winona Ryder. Oh, I know her. Dan Levy, Jared Leto, Danny DeVito,
Ooh.
and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting,
okay.
diverse. So they're gonna really reboot the whole movie.
Yeah.
I'd pay to see it.
I'm just hoping that Jared Leto, Danny DeVito, and Jamie Lee Curtis are ghosts or like some like demon. Like I hope they're not like actual people. I hope they're like they actually are like spirits of the mansion. Like that'd be so cool.
That would be cool.
Especially considering you fast forward to a few podcasts ago, and Jamie Lee Curtis was once again on our podcast
On the Halloween universe.
So now that she's officially out of that universe, at least for now, it's kind of curious to see if she's going to continue down that spooky route or if she's just going to
Be like a cast aside kind of character.
True. But I think it's still cool that she's in another horror film, even if it's a horror comedy. Although most people would tell you that her last film that she was in, Halloween Ends, was also a horror comedy. But I thought that film was good.
It was very good. Yeah, go watch our podcast about our reviews of the movie. Then instead of having to hear it here, we're not going to go there.
True.
Because we would be on a tangent.
Yeah, a long time. We'll do a part 2. Don't worry. We'll do a remastered in a few years.
Yeah. Or next Halloween or another podcast video. I was talking to Justin about this. I don't know why we're on the topic. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It's podcast.
I actually had a little plot idea for what I believe would have been a perfect sequel to Halloween 4, which is one of my favorites in the franchise. How would they make a really good Halloween 5 instead of the one we got? But we'll have to stick around for another podcast.
We'll have to stick around. So a single mom named Gabby and her 9-year-old son who are looking to start a new life move into a strangely affordable mansion in New Orleans, only to discover that the place is much more than they bargained for. Desperate for help, they contact a priest who in turn enlists aid of a widowed scientist turned failed paranormal expert, a French quarter psychic, and a crotchety historian to exorcise the mansion. Oh, it tells us everyone right here. I was doing all the guessing. Rosario Dawson is Gabby.
See what she looks like?
She was in Zombieland.
What?
She was in Zombieland.
The second one, Double Tap. I haven't watched that one. I need to watch.
Lakeith Stanfield was in Straight Outta Compton.
Who do you play?
I don't know.
He played one of the members.
He was in Get Out.
Oh, he played the main character of Get Out.
So. Oh, maybe. Owen Wilson, we all know this guy.
Wilson.
Wow.
Wow.
We gotta do a podcast on YTPs. We're gonna do that at some point. We gotta put that on the list. Pin it up. Tiffany Haddish. I don't know how I know of her. Oh, I think she voiced the Lego girl. I'm not too sure, but she's in the movie. She hosts Saturday Night Live. She was Tuca from Tuca and Birdie. That's a show I watched. It's a good show. It's related to BoJack Horseman.
Oh, BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. Okay, we know Danny DeVito, everyone, right? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What time are we at?
28 minutes.
Oh, okay.
The Trash Man.
The Trash Man. Jared Leto as second best Joker. I'm playing.
Kidding.
Jamie Lee Curtis from Operation Petticoat, and Winona Ryder, which I think is from Beetlejuice. Yes. Okay. Dan Levy, who is from Schitt's Creek. Oh, he looks really familiar.
Yeah, he plays David.
Huh.
It's Schitt's Creek. He plays the brother.
And then Hassan Minhaj. I probably screwed that up. Patriot Ace.
Oh, Hassan Minhaj, I think. Whatever the hell. He's from Catfish, right?
Is he?
I think.
He has some work on the Daily Show. So, okay. So we got a pretty good
cast.
Yep, and that's going to be coming out sometime soon. I didn't check because I'm really dumb.
Really dumb.
Oh, August 2023. There we go.
Next summer.
Yep, the 11th.
What? Sorry.
I don't know. No, I'm just goofing around.
The Expendables 4.
Really?
Yeah, I actually like the Expendables movies. So that is going to be coming out. It's going to be directed by Scott Waugh. He did Act of Valor, which was a great war film, and Need for Speed. with Aaron Paul. So of course it's gonna bring back Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, of course, Randy Couture, and Sylvester Stallone. Have you seen the Expendables movie?
I think so.
I think it's about the I know. It's about the guys who are mercenaries. 50 Cent's gonna be in it.
Nice.
Megan Fox. Okay. Andy Garcia, Tony Jaa, Jacob Scipio, Levi Tran, and Iko whatever. So, let's see. What's the premise? The film depicts a nuclear conflict between Russia and the United States that the Expendables are drawn into. I remember I watched all three of them, and I actually liked them. Really good, so I would actually go pay to see this movie. Definitely not on the top action. I like how each character in the group of the Expendables have different personalities, kind of, and they push and pull. Sylvester Stallone's kind of like the leader. He's like the average kind of like, tough leader. I remember Jason Statham's character would be like his right-hand man, but like, he would throw some like comedic stuff in there, but he was also badass. Like Jason Statham was also a great stunt coordinator. Amazing. So I'll actually be excited to see this.
Not bad. Let me see. Depending on the time. Oh wow, we're back at our favorite time, 34 minutes. So we're gonna do two last ones, and then we'll call it quits. I'm gonna be doing a film that I bet you probably didn't even know is coming out this year. Saw X.
Oh, they're doing Saw X.
Yep. 10th installment in the Saw film franchise. Tobin Bell as John Kramer.
Is it the guy? Is it the guy that we think it is? Yep, that's the guy. They can never replace Tobin Bell. Tobin Bell. I don't know why I'm shouting. Tobin Bell is the true John Kramer. No one can tell me otherwise. Amazing. Who else is in it?
Sinov Makoti Lund is from Ragnarok. I've never really seen that before.
That's the
Stephen Brand.
I don't know who that is.
He's in. A lot of films I don't really know. Seems like he was more on TV. He was. I can't really say, but he's done a lot of TV stuff. And then Michael Beach. He was
Son
in
of the
Aquaman.
Beach.
Yeah, I was gonna say Aquaman. That's what he was in. Cool last name. So he's from Aquaman. Doesn't give us a premise, so I would imagine it probably follows from Saw 9.
I think was Spiral.
Follows from Spiral.
I would go see it.
Yeah, I'd probably see it.
I've seen most of the movies. I have some favorites and not favorites. The last one I watched was Jigsaw, and I thought that was really underrated. A lot of people don't like it, but
Still haven't seen it. I gotta watch it.
it's very gory. I'm gonna tell you that. Very gory. Let's see.
Come on, last one.
I thought you were doing two. Oh, so we're each gonna do one more.
Yeah. Come on, batter up.
What, you were freaking Jim Carrey from Batman Forever?
No, I'm gonna be.
You're holding it wrong.
No, I know it's supposed to be a baseball bat.
You're holding it wrong, you moron. Is that it?
It's in the movies. Oh no!
Sorry.
Find one.
I'm trying to.
If you can't find one, then that's fine.
No.
Just find one.
Wow. Sorry. I'm trying to find one. Okay.
Ah.
Scream 6.
All right.
Now, I have not seen Scream 5. So, I know I have to watch Scream 5 to watch Scream 6, but I know Jenna Ortega is going to be in it. Courtney Cox, who played Gail Weathers. So, you ever seen Scream, right? It's this guy in a ghost face costume that goes around killing people. Hayden Panettiere is going to be coming back because she was in the 4th movie. But it's unfortunate that what's her name? Why can I not think of her name? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good.
Nev Campbell, who played Sidney Prescott, will not be in this movie anymore.
What?
I think she decided not to do it anymore. I think she didn't want to do it. But basically, I believe the premise of this is the film continues with the survivors of the latest Ghostface killings. So everyone in the last film. Sisters Samantha, Tara Carpenter, and twins Chad and Mindy Meeks leaving Woodsboro behind and starting a new chapter of their lives in New York City, only to again be plagued by a streak of murders by a new Ghostface killer.
Not bad.
So, yeah, Scream is, without a doubt, one of the greatest film franchises of all time in the horror genre, especially in the 90s. We know H2O was around the time of Halloween when Scream was on the rise. Great movies. I haven't really seen fully of the 4th one, but I've seen the other ones. And 5 I have not seen, but I want to see it. But after that, I definitely would go see 6.
Not bad.
This is not the same without Nev Campbell, because Sidney Prescott is one of the best final girls. But, yeah. So, I guess that's it. Those were our back and forth discussions of upcoming films in 2023. We hope you all enjoyed. We'll probably... I might watch half of these. The ones that we said we would watch. I might try to watch them.
Not bad. Well, I guess it's that time.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next one.
Podcast.
Oh, wait. Well, actually, technically, before we go, we'll see you in the next podcast, which will be 2 months from now. Because next month, we're going to be trying out that new thing. Let us know what you think. See you guys. Woohoo!